Hi.
Hi guys.
Welcome
Welcome
back
back
to the
to the
formation.
formation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Viv. Viv talks fast cars on Instagram and TikTok.
I am Kira, Fast Car Kira, TikTok and Instagram.
I am Emma, Fastcar Fangirl on Instagram and TikTok.
And we have a very exciting guest tonight. Who are you?
IndycarDad on all the stuff.
We have
Um,
IndycarDad, guys.
we
This
have
is so
IndyCar Dad on the
exciting.
pod. We met him in Daytona
Mm-hmm.
at our meetup, which was very exciting. And we immediately bonded over IndyCar instead of IMSA. Here we are.
Literally. Okay. Kira, what merch are you wearing today?
I've got my Colton Herta jersey on. Cadillac livery reveal last night had me missing Colton.
Feel
Viv,
that.
Yeah. Well, I am wearing my McLaren shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a little McLaren shirt from Hollister. And
boo.
oh, okay, Kira, okay.
I don't know.
And then I'm seeing that Miss Emma forgot her hat today.
I did not know we were all matching with the hats. Do you want me to go get it?
No, you're good.
No,
Literally
you're
in the next
good.
room.
But I'm wearing Formation Yap merch made by Kira, and Kira's also wearing hers. Alrighty, Miss Emma, what are you wearing?
I am in a Caesars Racing, the Caesars Grand Prix from 1981, a sweatshirt from that, and that's all the merch I have on today. I will do a merch restock of what I have here and hopefully switch it up for you guys now and not just wear the same three pieces of merch that I have in New York City.
Alrighty, in the car, Dad, what are you wearing today?
All right, I have my Meyershank Racing sweatshirt, and you might think these are spaghetti stains on it, but they're actually driver signatures. So I think most people would just think I'm just a
Oh.
dirty person. And then, hold on, I'm going to try not to. We got underneath, I have a Felix Rosenquist tee.
Yeah, we love pressing.
So
That's
I'm
a
going to
pro.
set up.
We
I
love
didn't know
Fro.
this was a test, but I think I passed.
Yeah.
Great.
Today we are talking about IndyCar. What else would we talk about?
Hello, it's in the car. We're in with IndyCar Dad. We're almost starting the IndyCar season, so let's get into it.
Let's do our predictions. All right, I want to start it off hard. You guys told me we were doing predictions, so I want to start it off hard. Let's just go for it. Who's going to win the championship this year? Who do you
I
think?
I think I think Joe is gonna come back. Joe knew.
Joe
I
New?
think I think the Penske drama has settled down and he's gonna come back and have a better season than last year.
I hope so. He had a bad one last year.
It was not good.
Yeah.
It did not end well.
Yeah,
No.
Joseph. Yeah, that was it. Was a rough one. And mind you, he started like okay. I think it just went really downhill after the 500 stuff. The 500
Yeah.
stuff happened, and it was just downhill from there.
There wasn't any saving it.
Yeah.
How about you,
You know
Viv? What
what?
do you think?
You know what? I'm gonna go completely out of everything, and I'm gonna live in my delusion.
He's
I
not going
think.
to.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I think that Christian Rasmussen is gonna win.
Oh, Raz is going to win. All right. Well, that's prediction.
It's
You
not.
got to have hope. You have to have hope and dreams.
Yeah, he's my favorite. I believe in him. I believe in ECR.
Look, he won a
So,
race last year. He's not, this isn't totally out of left
hello.
field. Yeah. How about you, Emma? What do you think?
I kind of think that Polo's gonna do it again, but if it's not Polo, You know what? I think Will Power has a fire under him now that he's left Penske. He seems really happy with Andretti, and from what we got to speak with him at Daytona. So I think that Will could be a contender. It might be hard with the transition with different engine suppliers and a different team, but I'm not counting out Will Power this year.
Yeah, yeah. I think that might be hard, but that's a great pick. My pick is Rosenquist. He got to sixth in the championship last year. He's with a good team, Meyer Shank. They have Ganassi engineers, and Ganassi's been kind of dominant lately. So you got to go with your heart, right, Viv? I'm going like Viv. I'm going with my heart, and my heart is
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. All right, let's do another big one. Who's going to win the 500?
I think Pato. I think
Yeah, I think it's his
he's come
time.
too close too many times.
Yeah,
Like
I feel. Yeah,
like you're
I
saying
feel the
with
same.
Power, I think like he has too much of a fire underneath him to just do the damn thing by now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Yeah.
his time at this point.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Newgarden wins again. That's not to be mean about it, but the guy is so good there, you know?
Like
I
I feel.
cannot have a repeat of
Oh
2024
nope.
where I'm already in tears. I'm watching Pato win. No, he's not. I cannot have another repeat.
Like
Okay.
I either want Pato. Sorry, Emma. I'm so
That
sorry.
was the first IndyCar race I ever watched.
The
That
2024 500.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
every single time I get reminded of that race, I'm like, like I shiver. I don't know. There's like a reaction to me, like thinking about that race. No, but I was saying like, if Pato doesn't win it, I want somebody like completely like
Uh,
unexpected, like
yeah,
something like completely like Kiffin Simpson,
Schwartzy.
yeah.
Schwartzy, Kiffin. We get like
It'd be
something like
Get a
embarrassing
new
that.
song?
because I don't think he's got to be there.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, that's for another question of the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah. I think we're going to talk about that later.
What are
No,
you
but I want like
thinking?
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. That's why you watch the race, right? Anyone can a lot of people can win the
The
500.
track decides.
Yeah,
That's
it
not
does.
something common at a lot of tracks, but I definitely think Indy decides the winner. It's not
I think
the
so.
driver.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's talk about what driver gets their first win this year. Usually have a first time winner. All right, Emma. Oh yeah.
Mm.
He's a lot better of equipment. How about you, Kira?
Um, I didn't even consider Malukas. I originally was thinking Foster. I feel like
Ooh.
I have a weird feeling about RLL this year. I think they're gonna do well. Um, and I just feel like the power of that mustache is gonna carry Foster far. Like he's gonna be feeling it this year. He's gonna be feeling himself, and he's gonna be
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, this is it, guys. This is
I saw a picture of him today, a video from a testing day, and he's like his hair is grown out, and
yeah.
He
I
looks
mean, I'm like,
fabulous.
is this guy at Woodstock or something? What's going on right now?
It always throws me when he opens his mouth and a British accent comes
Right?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he wears like the cowboy hat, the cowboy boots, and then suddenly it's a British accent, and I'm like, I just got catfished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
I
he
was really
looks
shocked the first time I saw him in person because he's pretty buff, but
Yeah.
he does not sound like a buff person with the British accent. You know, it's just like those two things don't really jive with me.
I feel like that picture, preseason pictures from 2025, when he was like clean shaven, his hair was like all gelled back, looking nice, and he had like his little nervous smile. And now the preseason photos from this year, and he's got like all of this hair, the mustache, like that's a different man. I don't
Yeah.
know
The
what
bean
RLL is feeding him, but
Yeah,
I would like to
Beans.
know.
like
I
I'm
want I
sorry.
want the change.
Also, our LL on socials, they're doing
Killing it.
great. I love it. They're doing the thing. I think it was like the whole situation of the drivers too. I feel like
Yeah.
they're eating up right now in
They
some
have,
cases.
yeah, they got that Jay Fry guy, the president of the organization now. He used to be with IndyCar, and so, and he's the guy who brought in Mick Schumacher. He's doing like big, bold stuff. He's making a name over there, you know. My prediction
Um,
for first time winner this year is
yep.
Kiffin Simpson.
I was just gonna say Kiffin too.
I just met him at Detroit. I was doing a little segment for my podcast called Eat Like a Driver. So I
Hmm.
wrote to all, I don't know if I wrote to all of them, but I wrote to at least 20 drivers to say, like, what do you eat? I want to do a thing where I eat like what you eat. I was just hoping someone would just snap a picture of their meal plan from their trainer and send it my way. And I got one response. It was from Kiffin Simpson. And he was like, my favorite post workout meal is really boring. It's a pound of ground beef and mashed potatoes. That's what he said.
That's the most.
So then, so
That's
then
so funny.
Pound?
a pound, yeah. So,
Because he's bulking.
yeah, he's,
Pound of ground beef lasts me 3 to 4 meals.
yeah.
Really, me
So
too.
then yeah, well, you figure a quarter of a pound is a quarter pound hamburger, which is a big hamburger, you know?
That's
Yeah.
that's a
Anyway,
lot.
I worked out and then I ate the pound of ground beef and the mashed potatoes, and I made
How
a
I'm
are you
video.
kind of
rolling?
really hung up on the pound of ground
Yeah,
beef.
yeah, pound of ground
That's
And then
great.
the mashed
The mashed
potatoes.
potatoes. I
Yeah.
was
Mashed
gonna
potatoes are so filling.
And
Yeah,
you know,
really
I couldn't
you
finish the
know
mashed potatoes.
they're not putting anything on that either. Like they're not
like
adding
it's just
butter,
mashed
cheese,
potatoes.
Yeah.
chives. It's just
It's
mashed potatoes.
So then,
like
okay, so the story continues. So a
oh
week
my
later,
god.
Kip and Simpson was at the Detroit Auto Show, which is down, well, not far from where I live. So I went down there. Oh, and I tagged him in the video and stuff, and I got a response back. He was very nice. Like I chatted with him just briefly, you know. And so then I saw him. I made a Kiffin the Simpson sweatshirt, and I brought it down to the Detroit Auto Show, and I gave him, and I showed it to him. He really liked it, and I gave him one. And I was like, I'm the guy, and he's like, yeah, I know who you are, IndyCar Dad. And so we were talking. So then we were talking about it, you know, and I made some quips in the video, like not, I didn't say super positive things about it. So I kind of apologized. Anyway, at Daytona, I went to see him if he was there again, but I didn't get to reach him.
You saw him?
I went to go see him because I figure I just saw him a week ago and we were chatting. So I went to see him just before the race, you know. And I
I just
didn't,
never saw him.
there's a group of people there. And this woman approached me and she said, hey, I recognize you from the video. And I'm thinking, I only have like 50 subscribers. Who is this person? It's Kiffin Simpson's mom.
Oh my gosh.
And she was super sweet. So it was really funny.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's the whole Simpson clan at this point. Very nice.
That surprised me because you can ask Kira. I the whole weekend I was like, "Where's Kiffin? I
Oh,
have
yeah.
not seen that man. I have not
Yeah.
seen that."
He was on the grid walk. He was just busy. I didn't bother him.
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
never.
hung up on this pound of ground beef.
Yeah, I
so
And
haven't
you know,
moved on.
and you know,
Yeah.
no, and you know that white man barely seasons it either.
No,
There's
he's from the
nothing
Cayman
else.
Islands.
Part of the
No. He's from the Cayman Islands. He knows how to use seasoning.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
Also, he doesn't like pickles, and I don't know how to feel about that as a certified pickle lover.
I don't like pickles.
I moved with one grocery item, and that was a jar of pickles.
hmm Alexander Rossi likes pickles, right?
Yes, he did. He
talks
put
about
that
it
on
on
his
podcast.
preseason board. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love pickles.
pickles.
A pound? I'm sorry. I'm like, that's a lot of meat.
That's
That's
okay.
expensive.
I did the Eat Like a Driver Felix Rosenquist, and I had to eat 7 eggs.
That's even worse.
That's worse.
The 7 eggs were probably worse than the pound of ground beef.
This is why I'm not a professional athlete. I
Like,
have no desire.
I do
to
think
do
it's
any of
interesting taking a break from the classic hockey player chicken and pasta meal. But these are concerning me.
7? That's expensive too.
I
They
think
do
I
not
might,
make that much money.
yeah, I think I might start writing because I didn't get any response from these guys. I think I'm going to start writing to their wives and ask,
Yeah.
right?
Smart.
Ashley,
That's how you get to Stingray. That's how you get to Stingray. You write
Yeah.
to
Oh,
Molly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Molly
Good
will
Molly.
answer DMs. Molly I DM'd her and I was like, hey, I have this friend who's a massive Stingray fan. Is there any chance I could get a video of him saying hi to her? And they filmed a whole video that weekend. And then she came up to me at the race and was like, I just want to make sure you got it and your friend got it. And I was like,
Nice
thank
people,
you.
nice people.
They're
Nice.
amazing.
I did a workout like a driver with Stingray, well, first with the Stingray Rob workout, so that was a good one.
I always think about the video he filmed like pre 500, like the content day of him doing the
Doing the
worm.
worm.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course. Yeah.
That's the
He's
best
like, can
IndyCar
you do
video on
anything
YouTube.
good? He's like, I can do the worm.
That's
But
the
they were in
best
front of like grade school kids, which I'm sure doing the worm was a huge hit. So he was right on target. All right, let's talk about the three new races that are coming up. We got Phoenix, which is, if you're old like me, it's not new. It's coming back, but it hasn't been around in at least a decade, I don't think. And then we have Arlington, which looks really good, but I can't go.
Yeah.
And then there's Markham, which I might be able to go, but I'm not so sure it's going to be great. What do you guys think?
I have heard not good things about Markham. Like, I remember when it came out, and everyone was
People
like,
were
why
not
would they
happy.
do this? They were
Yeah.
like, why? Like, and so I definitely will be curious to see how it works in the end.
Mhm.
Well, I think I know
Just-
why. They didn't do it because the stadium that's inside the Toronto track at the convention center is a soccer stadium and it's going to be used for the World Cup. So they couldn't do it. So basically the
So-
city said, we can't do it this year.
this is
And IndyCar said, well, we don't want to skip a year because they're already struggling with not enough races. So then they had to sign like a 3-year, I think, or 4-year deal with Markham.
My question is, why didn't they just use the track that IMSA races at in Toronto?
Oh, there's a track outside. That's too dangerous for the speed for IndyCar.
Right? That's the same issue with Watkins Glen, is
Right.
they can't race there. And I love Watkins Glen. It's one of my favorite tracks. And they can't race there. I was talking to the women at Firestone
Yeah.
about this. I was actually talking to Pat about this. And she was like, yeah, they don't have the proper safety protocols that
Yeah,
are
there's
needed
not
for an
enough runoff
IndyCar
room
race.
for the speed of the car.
I didn't know that, though, about
We'll
that
see that
track.
that
So good
Arlington
for
race
them
looks
to
like it's gonna be a good party.
I'm
Oh
excited.
yeah, I'm so excited for Arlington. I cannot. I saw All Time Low was there, and I was like, if I don't get
T-Pain?
myself to T-Pain, if I don't get myself to Texas,
Uh-huh. That'd be a good one for
I-
Pato to win.
oh, Pato wins that, it's gonna be the party.
He's not gonna
The
win because I'm
party.
going.
It's true.
Kira?
It's true, Kira.
Oh.
It's true.
Kira has a tendency to curse drivers she roots for. Like, this is a
Yes.
recurring thing. It doesn't matter the series, it doesn't matter the driver. If Kira owns a piece of merch for them, if Kira wears a piece of merch by them, even if she makes a piece of merch for the team, it is cursed.
Even last year, I was like, I kind of have a soft spot for Joseph Newgarden, and then he proceeded
then-
to have the worst season he's had in a really long
And
time.
but there's a way to fix this a little bit. And if Kira and I say around the same time, oh my god, I hope these things happen. And they happen. Like
Yeah.
it has happened multiple times where we manifest something.
Uh-huh.
But it has to be when we're like we say like around the same time
No.
together.
Manifesting drivers to show up is not part of the curse. That Kira is good at. I don't know how, but Kira is good at that.
I put a lot
No,
of
but
energy into cursing Lando Norris.
Yeah,
that
but
it
that
has
didn't work
to-
for you.
It
It
has to
didn't work.
transfer
No,
out to
that
other.
didn't go
It
very
worked in
well.
Canada. I went to
You
his
were
garage.
there.
They said that man's not gonna have a good race,
Uh-huh.
and guess what? He went for a gap that wasn't real.
I was there. I was not happy. My brother and I looked at each other and went, yep, let's just leave.
I'm so sorry.
He's
That was
Cardina,
Nashville.
my Cardina.
Nashville.
And the point was like, we were both like, maybe let's go get the metro before it gets crazy.
This similar thing happened to Kira and I when we were in Nashville. 5 minutes before the race starts, we talk we talked to Rasmussen, we talked to Pato, we talked to Malukas, Literally, we talked to everybody who had the worst race ever.
And we were like, I hope you have a good race. We hope
I
you
hope you
have a good race. And then we're sitting in the grandstands and all of them start crashing out, airlifted off.
It was just like a tire issue for all the cars. And the funniest
all
thing
me,
was,
guys.
so the Firestone media people know me. Kira knows this story. And they come up to me and they go, "Oh, do you have 3 words to describe the race with Firestone?" And my friend John looks at me and goes, "Never stop popping," about the tires.
Uh-oh.
Ouch. Ouch. I don't think they use
But
that.
he was like, the media had walked away, and I was like, "Oh, I don't have an answer for you right now. Like, come back after podium, and I'll come up with something." And he said that to me, and I was just dying.
That's funny.
But yeah, we're very excited. I wasn't planning on doing Texas, but then a lot of things started going right, and then Kira and I started actually talking about it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe Texas sounds good. And yeah, I'm excited for Texas. Sorry, I had to point it out because I was saying it and then I forgot what I was saying and then I remembered what I was
Mm.
saying.
I'm super
I-
excited for the
Back to
whole season.
Me
I'm
too.
thrilled.
I'm
Yeah,
very
that's
excited for
true.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
I love an oval. Ovals are my favorite race. I would go to every oval if I could. I don't even know if I can go to any this season. But I'm a huge oval fan, so I'm always excited to see an oval come back. And I think the lineup for that weekend is really interesting. Also, it's Kira's home race, and she loves that track.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see how much content she produces from the weekend.
I'll be there. Kira and I were already talking about it.
Yeah. We're gonna meet up.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Phoenix. I think it's a fantastic track. It's an underrated track. Kyle Kirkwood does not agree with me, but I digress.
Oh, he doesn't like it?
No, he's never raced on it.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
in Daytona, I walked up to him and I was like, "Hey, it's so great to meet you." And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Are you excited for Phoenix?" And he was like, "Well, I don't really know. Like, I've never raced there." And I was like, "It's the best track in the world, hands down." And he was like, "I don't know about that." And I was like, "No, like, my unbiased opinion, it's the greatest track in the world." And he was like, "You are so wrong right now."
I love Kyle.
He's just
Kyle's
not
so
he's
nice.
not giving you the friendly nod. Oh yeah, sure, Kira, whatever you say.
People don't understand. Okay, it's surrounded by mountains.
Hmm.
Okay, it's gorgeous. Like the sun starts to go down. It's 1,000 degrees outside, but the sun is gonna start to go down. Sunset. Goodyear blimp. It's one of like 9 blimps in the world. Goodyear blimp goes over. Neon cactus telling you what flag we're on. How could you not love it? There's a tunnel system underneath it that not
Oh
everyone
yeah,
knows about.
Daytona needs that.
Um,
They need to work on that Daytona track. Getting in
Oh
and
my
out.
god. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Next year, I'm bringing my own golf cart. I don't know how the golf cart will get there. I don't own a golf cart. I live in New York City.
I'm bringing a jetpack. I'm just gonna fly over.
Like
literally.
it came to the point in Daytona that Kira and I were actually like, we should next year, yeah, we're bringing an RV or something because this is and then having to leave, having to come, taking the tram, that was
I will
crazy.
sleep
If no one knows
in
what we're
one of the
talking about,
RVs.
when you're at the Daytona 24, if you want to go from the stands to the infield, it takes about an hour to get. There's only
Yeah.
2 tunnels, and they're at either end of the track, nothing in the middle, and you have to walk out the back of the stands, walk all the way around the parking lot, go through the tunnel, and then you come up in a really inconvenient spot in the infield. It's just really inconvenient.
That was
Yeah.
in Daytona. Viv and I are sitting in the grandstands. Viv is gonna hate me for telling this story. But
Oh,
we're sitting.
Was
in the
this before or
grandstands.
after I left?
And this was before. It was before the meetup. It was like the race was about to start. And we're going over our schedule for the next day. We had somewhere to be at 3, and then the meetup was 4. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, we're on a tight timeline. We're gonna watch the start of the race. We're gonna go do the thing at 3, and then we gotta hustle over to the meetup at 4. Viv looks at her purse and goes, "I don't have my bracelets for the meetup." And I was like, okay.
We're parked. Wait.
Cool.
Make it worse. Make it worse.
Oh,
We're parked in lot 6.
which is media. It was the media parking, but it was on the complete opposite side of the grandstands. So I was like, "What do you want to do?" She's like, "We need to go to the car." And I was like, "We don't have time to go to the car. We have an hour and a half until 3, until we have to be in the starter stand." And she was like, "I think we have to go to the car." So we literally, it took us like the entire time that we had to go find the tram, because mind you, the trams were not easy to find either.
No.
Like, there was like a singular yellow flag that you had to locate out of a sea of other things.
Yeah.
We had to like find that tram and then take that tram to the infield, then get on a different tram to get to our car, then go to the car, find the car, mind you, because that, again, 9,000 billion cars.
It was so hard.
It was so hard. There were no
It was.
landmarks. It is a
It
parking lot. Like,
Well,
there-
we used the fro. There was like a big fro picture in one of the trucks in the background, and we were like, we gotta
Where's
find the fro.
Where's Fro?
Meanwhile,
That's why I'm not IMSA dad. They don't have- Yeah,
meanwhile,
we
I'm
put
like,
that together.
I need to park as close as possible so I don't lose the car and so I could get out there in time
Right.
because I had a flight in the middle of the race.
All right, let's
Phoenix?
talk about Prema. What do you guys think?
Okay. I don't think that Prema is going to be completely gone. I don't think they would have wiped all of their assets, stop Iron Dames, stop Iron Links, and completely dissolve everything. Like, yes, I know Iron Dames is running, but now it's mixed. But I think they're going to come back. We know they're not coming back the first 4 races. I could see them coming back and doing a few road courses and street circuits throughout the year. But I don't think they're going to take the risk and run ovals. They did not have a lot of success on ovals.
I think they're gonna do the 500 though.
Yeah.
You'd be a
I think
fool
they
to
should
not
do
do
the
the
500.
500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also think that the fact that they don't have a charter is going to come in handy because everyone was always like, this charter system's so annoying, Prema's not going to be able to get a charter. I think it's actually going to come into their favor because they're not required to run every race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't. Yeah, but other teams like Dry and Reinbold, you can run one race. They have in the rules. There's a whole thing where you can lease. Most engine lease is like $1.5 million, and you get 4 to 5 engines for the season. But they have a one engine plan where you can race one race and you can get one engine for $500,000, and it's set up just for the 5. You could use it in any race if you wanted, but it's mainly there so the teams could make it to the 500. And other races have a 27 car maximum, and the 500 has 33 car maximum. So there should be 6 extra cars coming out of the woodwork from somewhere, like the Dreyer and Reinbold car that Jack Harvey drives. They only race the 500, and Connor Daly might be in one of those cars this year if we see him.
I think he's going to be in with them.
Yeah.
So,
I bet.
if Prema doesn't race, should we get a car? Should we?
Buy
Right?
one?
Should we
room.
get one? There's room.
Yeah, let's chip in.
Who's entering the lottery?
Should
Right.
we do it? I lost the lottery this weekend. Did not win.
I don't even know where to go buy lottery
I don't play.
tickets.
I could ask my wife for a more allowance.
So we're doing this, yeah.
Yeah,
Next
we
step-
make a whole thing. Yeah.
Next Devils game, I'll buy a lottery ticket because they sell lottery tickets at Devils hockey games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The crazy thing
Well,
about
that
Prema
needs to
was
be
they
before
bought
St. Pete.
everything brand new. Like when you went into their pits, it was all
I know.
sparkling new
Everything was
stuff.
so new.
Also, they bought a car in the off season. They bought another chassis
Did
in
they? Yeah.
October.
They were
They
just
bought one from Abel
wow.
They were so
So-
hopeful.
Abel's
like,
in
been-
what-
October.
Do you think, okay, here's the thing. Do you think that they're just going to go down to like one car?
I think if they run, they're going to run two.
But like, do you think it could be a possibility? Because we don't
Could
know
be.
anything. We see that Callum just like sign for IMSA. So he's like, I have all this contract with IMSA. So what does that let? We don't know anything about Schwartzy yet. Well,
Yeah,
that he has
Schwartzy
said or
hasn't. I
not.
mean, Schwartzy's rapping, so he's so busy. He's
Yeah.
clearly busy.
He's a star now.
He was
But
trying to
like,
raise money to save Prema with his rap career,
Right.
and it didn't work.
His last song was Pole Position. Remember that?
yeah,
No, I think
position.
he just released another
He
one.
did. He
Oh,
released
is
a
there
new
something called No
recently.
Position? That's my dad.
It's called.
That's what he say. I'm
But
sorry.
like,
That's
no, but
terrible.
like, like coming back, like I do think that it's still a possibility because it's like if there Callum is already safe. He's like, I signed my contract with Wright. We're good. We're Gucci. But I think that Schwartzy is just too big of a name. You know what I mean? Like after getting that qualifying, like at
Pole,
the
yeah.
500,
Hmm.
like that's a big name to just lose out of nowhere from IndyCar.
Right.
Especially if that's your first time on an oval.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm very,
It's
I
drama.
don't know.
It's gonna be fun to watch. Or
Well,
tragic.
one thing I said was like the first thing I said when we were talking about the whole promo situation for the first time was like, well, hello stickers on the car.
Yeah.
We're gonna get stickers on that car. If they're gonna like run it the entire season, which I don't think,
Yeah.
They're not running the whole season.
they're
No.
gonna put stickers on that car.
Yeah, they need to
We
do
have confirmation they're not running the first 4 races.
Yeah, that came out I think today.
Was that real?
I think
Yeah.
so. Marshall said it, so that's usually pretty
Okay.
close
Yeah,
to real.
that's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. We'll have to that's to be something to watch. How about Rookie of the Year? We got Dennis Hauger, Caio Collet, and Mick Schumacher.
Dennis is my pick.
Dennis.
I
Dennis.
have never seen somebody have such a monumental next season, and his transition, never doing ovals and winning almost every race of the season, monumental. It is. I cannot stop talking about this. Also, he's one of the kindest people I've ever spoken to.
I
I'm
also
a
want
huge
to
Dennis
mention
fan.
that the first session, not only the first time he drove on an oval, but the first time he went to an oval in Indy Next, the first session, the first practice session, he was fastest. He had never seen an oval, never driven on one, and there were guys like Miles Rowe, and and these
Mhm.
guys were coming in on their second or third seasons in Next, and this guy shows up and sets fast time. Crazy. But I still pick Mick Schumacher,
Well,
I
Rookie of the Year.
I want Mick to do amazing. I'm a huge Mick Schumacher fan. But there's something about Dennis loving a baked potato that really just
Wait,
it really just made me believe in him.
Is
yeah,
this a
the
new
baked
Wait.
potato.
Is this a new
From-
like an IndyCar driver segment I should be doing?
It's
Wait a
from.
sec. That's a good idea.
Hey, that's a good idea. It's
I
from
missed
the
something.
promotional
like-
pictures.
Oh,
On the my first day of school board,
Oh, did it say,
Dennis
like,
wrote
I
"I love a
hungry?"
baked potato" on
Oh.
it. And
There
I
you
was
go.
like, you gotta respect the hustle here. Like, that's not a pound of ground beef.
That's not
Okay.
maybe yeah. That's
Now
interesting.
every single time that I think of Griffin,
I think
I'm
of-
like Griffin. Now every single time that I think of Kiffin, I'm gonna be like, dang, a pound.
A pound of ground beef.
I'm going to ask him about this in St. Pete. I'm going to hunt him down in the paddock and be like,
Yeah.
"You really eat a pound of ground beef?"
He's gonna love it because he's actually like such a nice and funny guy that he's gonna be like, dang.
Yeah. There's
I
a
gave him a bracelet last year that said pickle hater, and he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Well, you don't like pickles."
there's a girl on Instagram that her whole thing is she starts rumors about the F1 drivers, but it's like stupid rumors. One of my favorites that she posted was like, I can't believe Lance Stroll wears wigs, and I feel like, and she just posted it no context, and I swiped up and was like, hold on. What are you talking about? And I feel like I want to start doing that for the IndyCar drivers. Just being like,
yes.
Wait, we already have
we
one
already
rumor.
started one.
We've actually started several. I'm pretty sure.
Kiffin Simpson hates
Oh.
pickles.
That's not a rumor. That has been confirmed
That's
by
confirmed.
Kiffin.
That's fact, yeah.
The one we started is the fact. Okay, so there's a song called "No Hands" by this performer Waka Flocka Flame. It was performed at the Prema after party in Nashville, but there was a thing with British people; they don't know the song, and it's like quintessential American core. This song, like every teenager, every Gen Z knows this song.
Every bar
But British
you go
people
into,
never know the song. So we have started the rumor that Louis Foster does not know the song "No Hands."
Huh?
We
and
haven't
every
had a
once in
conversation
while-
with him.
Every once in a while, Emma will tweet that out of context and just be like, "I can't believe Louis Foster has never heard No Hands," and it's like, where's this coming from? I think I'm gonna
It's a
start doing that.
recurring gag.
You
It's
guys
just-
should
I'm
make
gonna
a
start-
whole. You should make one per driver. I did a bunch of AI, really bad product ideas that I said
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
tagging IndyCar. Every one I would post. I'd post one a day, and they were awful. They were like the well, one was Kiffin the Simpsons, right? And one was like the Pato Aardvark, like an aardvark with McLaren colors and stuff. And I would just say, I would post at IndyCar, or a person who does their social media every day would be getting alerts that you're being tagged by this terrible idea. Oh, guys should do the same thing for all the drivers. Things you didn't
Yeah,
know.
we're just gonna start random rumors.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But
Owen
it just has
Siegel
to be
plays the
stupid.
numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the Powerball every week.
Every single week. Is he even old enough?
Well, that's a good question.
He is
Said
now. He turned 21.
He's 21.
Yeah, that's
No
way
one.
old enough. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nolan's also 21. We know that because we yelled at him in Vegas, being like, "We want to buy you a
We're
drink."
gonna buy you a
Ah.
drink. Yeah.
And then I proceeded to bring it back up at Daytona, and he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "We've literally had conversations about this."
Oh,
that man is not here.
Who's the youngest driver in IndyCar right now? Is it Nolan?
It,
Or is it
It is
Kyle
Nolan.
Collette?
how
or
old is
something?
Denna? Kaio. Isn't Kaio young?
Dennis is, I think, 22, 23.
Yeah, Dennis was in Formula
Yeah.
2 for a few years, so he's older.
Hold on, I'm doing research.
All right. Kira's on it.
I
Let's
think
talk
it's-
I
about
don't know how old
I-
Kaio
I-
is, though.
I do
Oh.
think that it.
Kaio's 23.
well,
I
yeah,
So
think it's Nolan.
Is it?
it's Nolan.
yeah,
How is
still
he
a
still the
baby.
youngest?
Still baby.
Driving for 3 years now. This is his third season.
Because he was 18 when he started.
Yeah, right. All
I
right.
know, I have
Next
a
question I
very-
have for
Okay,
you
yeah,
guys.
we could stay on one question for hours.
Yeah.
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 We have 4 one-time winners in the field. Who's going to be the next guy to get win number 2? Here are the 4. Rasmussen, who won his first race last year. Lundgaard, who won his first race 2 years ago at Toronto. VK, who won his first race like 3 or 4 years ago at the Indy GP with an Ed Carpenter car, I might add. And Felix Rosenquist, my guy, who won his first race at Road America a long time ago. Who do you guys think is going to win another one?
I'm gonna let somebody else go first.
I'll go first. I think Rosenquist is going to win
So,
one. I picked him to be
okay.
champion, and you're not going to be champion if you don't win. So,
And like me with Rassi, like I'm always gonna say Rasmussen.
Yeah,
If
see?
there's a question, I'm just gonna be like Rasmussen. I
Yeah.
believe in my guy. I believe in him deeply.
mm-hmm. All right, Emma.
So when
There's
I
2 left.
was
Okay,
reading
so
the
I
outline-
logistically think it's gonna be Lundgaard.
All right.
I think with McLaren backing him up, and
Yeah.
now that he's not transitioning between teams this year, he
Right.
came very close last year several times. I can see it happening this year. I think that he probably has the right support around him now, finding his ground at McLaren, and I could see it happening.
I actually could see Lundgaard beating Pato in the championship, but that's not a popular opinion.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. How about so, Kira? You're left with Renus VK, which actually is pretty good.
Okay,
pick.
so
Yeah, it's a solid pick.
He's solid.
when I first read the outline and I was like, what do I want to talk, like, how do I want to talk through this? I originally was like, VK, duh. Like,
Yeah.
I think he had a great year last year.
Right.
However,
Fantastic year.
JHR is
Yeah.
a hindrance to any driver.
You're winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's gonna be VK this year,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Unless I don't know. I think he's a strong driver. I think he switched
Yeah.
for a reason.
Mhm.
I kind of think it's gonna be Lungard though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I think McLaren's probably the strongest of those four teams.
Oh, yeah. Well,
However,
Meyer-Shank
Pato
is.
O'Ward on top. I don't want any of that Pato O'Ward slander that the two of you were pushing a couple minutes ago.
Don't
Yeah,
dislike
I would
him.
I'm not even a huge Pato like diehard Pato fan, but even I was like, dang, what is it with all
Like,
this? Like,
my-
Did he hurt
hate?
you?
My feeling was they were so close in the championship last year. I'm thinking about this all logistically and not from an emotional standpoint. Because if I was doing an emotional standpoint, all my answers would be Kyle Kirkwood. Let's be so real. I'm thinking about this logistically. I think that Lundgaard came so close to Pato in the standings and yet didn't have a single race win.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I don't
Pato
hate
race
Pato.
win.
I like Pato.
I like Pato, yeah.
Yeah. Also, don't let me say like always razz me that, but like I do believe like sometimes that ACR car had me going like, what is this? We all saw that 500, and I was like, what is going on? But I really do think that he's aggressive enough to like get him on an oval, and I do believe that he will win again. We're slowly seeing that the ECR car is getting better. We saw it towards like the ending of that, and then we saw Nashville, and I was like, okay, it was good, and then here we go
We'll
again.
see.
That was our
Yeah.
fault, Viv. Again, we
Oh
went
yeah,
over
that was our fault.
My
I
bad.
guess.
My bad.
Okay, who do you think's gonna crash the most this year?
Whoever I'm rooting for.
Oh boy, who's giving you today?
And when I say Stingray Rob,
Really?
Same here. Molly and
Don't get me
Stingray,
wrong.
if you're listening to this, I love you guys so much.
I
This is
do
not
love-
personal.
this is
Why
not
do you
personal,
think?
but like
Hold on. Why do we think that Molly Rob and Stingray Rob are sitting down simultaneously to listen to this together? Emma?
Because
I don't know about Stingray, but I do.
No, Molly would.
Because I'm
Yeah.
would.
That's true, actually.
maybe they're one of my 58.
We have a celebrity in our midst, Kira.
Yeah.
Also,
Hello.
apparently we have that one driver from Era that listens to us, so you never know.
I need to DM him.
All I know is if there's any drivers out there that are watching this, I want to know what you had for lunch.
Please don't
If
say
it's a
pounds of
pound
ground
of ground beef, don't share. Make
Oh
something
my
up.
god. I'm gonna send this straight to like this podcast straight to Kip. No, I'm gonna make a clip and then I'm gonna send this straight to Kiffin and be like,
Kiffin, can you corroborate?
I'm gonna cut it and then in St. Pete when I see him, I'm like, you need to listen to us just making fun of you.
This is my opinion on what Kiffin Simpson thinks of IndycarDad. I think when he got a message from me, he was like, "Oh, I'll reply to this guy. Seems low effort, you know." And then I replied back and I said something fun, and he's like, "Well, this guy wrote a lot." And I did the video, and he thought this guy's kind of weird. Then he met me in person, and I made him a T-shirt, and he was real happy. But then he drove me around in a Honda Civic, like real fast, and he was
Yeah.
like, "This
He
guy,
gave you a hot lap.
yeah, this guy talks too much." And then I saw him again at Daytona, and I think he was like, "This guy definitely talks too much." so I don't think Kiffin Simpson is dying to hear from me again.
Oh, and I'm gonna say another controversial one real quick.
Yeah.
And when I say Nolan,
On an oval.
like Nolan,
Come on,
honestly,
guys,
I
he's
just
just
think
a
that Nolan
baby.
is just. I honestly think that most of his crashes has just been. Hello. Has just been him being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Wrong time.
Like,
I also have a hot take one. I love you, Louis Foster.
Oh wow!
Because what do you mean you had a rear suspension issue like 4 races in a row and took out drivers during those races? The Fro crash, the Joe New crash, like
Yeah.
He's an agent of
My pick,
chaos.
I'm going with the easy one here, Roman Grosjean, because that dude
Ooh,
Yeah,
so much.
Roman
hey,
Grosjean's not
remember,
confirmed to be on
he's
a
not
grid.
confirmed yet.
confirmed yet.
Whatever. I still, even if he's not in a car, he'll still crash.
When Dennis
They'll
when
put him in the
Dennis
pace car, he'll
posted
crash that.
Yeah, Dennis posting and deleting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted. So Dennis posted a picture of a video of Grosjean like in testing, and that like he posted it, and not even like an hour later he deleted it. And I was like, "Ooh, somebody got in trouble."
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, you want to do some rapid fire yes no questions?
Sounds
do
good.
it.
We're running out
Mhm.
of time. I gotta. Okay, does Scott Dixon win and keep his streak alive of at least one win per season?
Yes.
Yes.
I say yes. Kira, did you say yes?
Yeah.
All right. Does Will Power win at Andretti?
No. Oh, is that controversial? Emma just gave me a look.
I say he does.
The
I
thing
don't
was, I was not a Will Power fan until I went Nashville this year, when I saw him get Dirty Dancing lifted in the air drunk. And now I'm
Yeah.
like, I really, you know what? This man looks happy now. He looks free. And then seeing him and interacting with him in Daytona, and he was like
Yeah.
a different person. I was like,
It's true.
you know
It's
what?
true,
I am a
though.
Will Power fan now.
Yeah, I'm a
I
Will
feel
Power
like
fan.
I feel like he got like that second wind of being like, oh my god, like I got freed.
I'm
Like
free.
When he
I'm
won
So
it,
yes,
free.
I'm going to say yes. I
Yeah.
think it's going to take him a little time, but I do see him getting a win this year.
when he won at Portland, even though Penske hadn't renewed him and had done him kind of wrong, and he won that race, I was like, this dude has the fire. Like there's fire inside Will Power.
He has something to prove this year.
Yeah. You know
But
what?
he's
Yeah,
more
you're
than just
right. Because
Penske.
I think like he had that fire like when I talked to him, like I talked to him and he was like, "Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for like the new season." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, here we go, Willpower.
And he
Okay,
did an
okay."
interview and he said, like, I want to beat Penske.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Then I don't see it like too far like of a dream. Like I think
Yeah.
you know what? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes now.
Bring it.
And if he doesn't get a win, he gets a podium.
If he doesn't get a
Multiple.
win, he gets furious at Andretti, and then they get their act together, and he wins next year. So very exciting. All right, is Connor Daly going to be at the Indy 500?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hometown boy. Are they going to delay the new race car again?
Yes.
Yes.
I say no. I say they're going to get it out in time. All right. Will there be a rain race this year? We didn't have one last year.
I feel like we keep getting rain only on ovals, which you can't race in the rain for,
Oh, we did get rain at the 500, and then it
which
was
is an
like,
oval.
Yeah.
yeah,
You can't
I
race
know,
on an
and I
oval
was
in the
like,
rain.
Right.
and it
And
delayed
then-
it.
Yeah.
Was that Nashville? No, that was Nashville last year. It poured the whole 24. It poured the whole Saturday.
Yep. I hope we get a rain race. I like when the road and street courses are in the rain. So.
Ooh, imagine the Sunsio like in rain.
Or Detroit, my race. That'd be good.
That would be really cool.
All right. Okay, next thing we're
I don't
gonna.
know if I want Detroit to rain. That track is already difficult enough.
I know. I like these street fights when it gets all crazy. I love it. And if I'm at the race, I'll go home and I'll watch it, like the replay of it, and I'll rewind. Like, okay, what the heck? How did Scott McLaughlin go from 13th to 3rd in 5 laps?
That was literally me in Nashville. I was like, how did you
Oh,
end up here?
the whole Nashville race was crazy. All right,
Yeah.
you guys have any gossip? Any drivers getting married, divorced, breakups?
I do, but I cannot
know
say
I
it
do.
on.
You know I
We
do.
all do, but we cannot have it on recording. I cannot have it on recording, but I will tell you after we finish recording
right.
because this is stuff I'm not supposed to know.
I figured if you got in public, you could tell people.
I mean, I already told you Ish, but like a known driver broke up with his girlfriend, and then I see him over here at the bars. And I see his endeavors. Mind you,
Lee Foster has a girlfriend.
yeah, for those who don't know, I live in Indiana.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's all I gotta say. I've seen
And
things.
then Marcus Ericsson got married officially.
oh, that's true.
They
Yeah,
had their ceremony
That's true.
finally.
Felix
The
Rosenqvist's wife's
Yes.
Rosenquist.
pregnant, and she's due on qualifying weekend.
Oh, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, that's
Oh, Christian Rasmussen cut off his hair. And I am so upset about him. I'm so
This
upset
is
about it.
important to only Viv.
I had no
This
idea.
leave me alone.
Are we avoiding the elephant? Mick
Yeah.
Schumacher now has a girlfriend.
Mick Schumacher.
Has a girlfriend? I didn't.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
been confirmed by people close to him.
Yeah, so
I knew you
when
guys.
I
I
found
don't
out,
follow this. I'm over here reading the dang rule book. You guys have all the good gossip. No wonder why.
you want the
Friend
gossip?
who's
Hold
friends
on.
with a lot of the drivers.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't have any.
Hold
But I
on.
cannot tell.
I'm reading
I
ground
cannot
beef.
reveal her identity.
Um,
All right,
Oh,
next question. We'll skip. I'll let you guys off the hook. What happens to Colton this year?
I think he'll do another year in F2.
2
he's
years?
gonna do the 500, I think.
He's going to do the 500. He's going to run the 98.
So you think
I
he'll
think-
do this year and then one more year in F2?
If he doesn't get the points he needs.
Huh?
I think he'll struggle in F2. And then I think Cadillac is also going to have to make a decision of whether or not they keep him or not. Because, I mean, I did kind of agree. I think it was Pato that gave an interview that was like, there's no way Colton would leave IndyCar. Harvard, can you
Hi, Harvard.
hush? please?
Bird.
Harvard is Kira's dog.
That's my dog. He's like whining. I think Colton would not have left IndyCar and taken
he-
the chance on F1
Bless you.
without the guarantee of an F1 seat, which I know there's no guarantees in motorsports, but I
If he
think
could get the super license points, I
Yeah.
think that
But I
both of
think-
the drivers are probably contingent on Colton's success.
yeah, I think he's gonna struggle in F2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
don't think
also do think sorry. I also do think that he's gonna struggle, but I feel like it's gonna hit him a little bit more because I think I heard I think it was Rossi or it was like Hinge, one of the two was saying that he's gonna have to show up and show out when he's in F2 because he's technically, hey, you are Emma?
Yeah.
Your microphone.
You're rubbing your microphone.
You're rubbing
I'm
your
sorry.
microphone really loud. Sorry.
I'm letting it
Uh,
go. I had something really
so-
funny to say, but I'm not saying it.
So, yeah, one of them said that you're gonna have to actually show that you're good, because you are the example of an IndyCar driver over there, because they don't watch IndyCar as much as we do over here, or if not, they barely do actually. So it's like, yeah, you're either gonna struggle in the way of with the car, or you're gonna struggle a little bit with the pressure of everything.
Yeah, I think he's
So,
going to
yeah.
struggle. I hear he's not on the greatest team, so and
He's
that has a
not.
lot to do with how you do over there. So,
Mm-mm.
all right, guys. Who do you think is in the final Dale Coyne car? It still has yet to be announced.
I don't think it's a mystery to anybody at this point.
Come on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you think he
It's-
has the
it's
whole
wrong.
season?
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know.
wait. I
My
never
prediction
thought
is
about
he-
it like that.
I'm going to go with my earlier prediction. He crashes too many times and Dale fires him.
The thing is, I don't know who would replace him.
There's,
The two
Connor
other
Daly or Linus Lundqvist or
Ah, do you guys think that this is what Connor was saying in his latest podcast, in one of his latest
where
podcast
he said he had a
episode where he was
percentage of a chance to be.
yeah, he had a percentage of it of he had a big percentage of a chance to actually be in a car. Do you think that it has to do a lot with that? If Roman is not.
Or the money
I
doesn't come
don't
through.
know because the final decision was really between Linus and Grosjean, from what I was
that's true.
told.
But even then, if it's Linus, do you think
And also, there is always Dev has a lot of money following him in racing.
Yeah.
Dev still hasn't taken out his IndyCar driver bio.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why my source thought that Dev was in the seat. And I had to be like,
Yeah.
hey, no.
I really did think that he wasn't. I literally talked about this like not even like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, where I was like, hey, it could also be, well, when we didn't know the whole rumor about that it was like fully Grosjean, I was like, it could fully be Devlin. Like,
And
it
I have
could
to be like, hey,
100%
it's
like,
not.
and everybody was like, it's not. And I'm like, hello, we can't count him out. Like, he has money. He has money and he has people behind him. So it's like, it could be out of nowhere that Devlin DeFrancesco could come back. But then I'm like, we saw Grosjean and I was like, yeah, no, we
In
don't.
years past,
Huh?
Coin has been the team. Had a driver here for 3 races and did a driver here for 3 races.
Now there's a
Did
different
that.
rule.
Yeah, you can have 3 drivers though, so you can still have 3.
And it's
So,
all the
I mean-
like all the behind.
Can
all
I
the
can I
mention.
put my mystery pick? Can I put my hot pick that I pick every single time we do a what driver would you love to see back? What driver would you love to see on the
It's Nicholas
Actually-
Latifi.
It's Catherine Legg.
Yeah.
I want Catherine Legg back. I would also love to see Hunter McElroy.
Bless
He's
you.
testing a car tomorrow. He's
I
driving.
know.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
so
like-
excited for him.
He's with
Bless you.
ECR too.
ECR,
right?
yeah.
With ECR.
There's a rule. I could explain the mundane rule as to why that is, but basically ECR used up their testing time at the oval, Indy Oval, so they can't test at this track. So, but they
Yeah.
can do something called a driver evaluation day, where they pretend they're interested in a driver who hasn't raced an IndyCar before, and they can throw.
Hunter's done a race though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
I
has.
think you can't have done more than 3 or something like that.
Yeah. I'm just
I'm
glad
a-
that he was here in Indy because I saw them. It was great.
I'm a massive Hunter fan, so it was really excited for me. I saw it and I like immediately texted 2 of my friends and I was like, guys, I called this because in his like subscriber channel on Instagram, he posted a photo of his helmet and it had the Java House and the Chevy logo on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's totally testing like ECR like reserve driver, come on. So
Interesting.
I'm a massive Hunter fan. He knows that I'm a massive supporter of his, and yeah.
All right, here's my out there prediction. The reason Dale Coyne hasn't announced the second driver is Todd Alt hasn't paid him yet.
100%.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
And Connor Daly is waiting there, and he's got $1 million or $2 million, and the graphic file for an AM PM wrap for that car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
it's
basically
true.
this whole thing, Todd Alt is waiting till the last second to pay. Dale Coyne's waiting till the last second to cash the check, and that's who gets in that car. I don't know if you guys know
Yeah.
this, but one time Dale Coyne showed up to St. Pete with 2 drivers and didn't announce which. Both drivers were in the paddock, and he didn't announce which one was driving until Thursday.
I think that's the kind of chaos we need to bring back.
Yeah.
I
think,
feel like
I
that's
think
what's
Dale
gonna happen
Coyne-
actually.
I think Dale Coyne
Absolutely.
needs to show up to St. Pete with Connor Daly, Linus,
Absolutely.
Dev, Roman, pull in some random characters. Nicholas
suit up.
Latifi.
Yeah, right.
Who else is around?
Yeah,
Nico
right.
Rosberg. Just
Sure.
show up with a horde of
Nigel
drivers.
Mansell.
Hunger Games
Yeah,
style it.
Mario. Michael Andretti.
Gather a crowd.
Drive to survive, but literally.
Yeah, and
Like-
put all the names on a big wheel and spin it.
Yeah, like get somebody to pull the names out of a hat and be like, there's a TikTok trend where it's like groups of friends will put vacation places in like
Yeah,
a bowl,
yeah.
and then they go through and they're like, we're not going to Fiji this year, and they go through and pull every single one out. And
The
then the
last
last slip.
2.
I think that's how Dale Coyne needs to announce the
Yeah.
second seat, even though everyone already knows who it is. It's gonna be random. He's gonna show up with whatever driver wants to show up.
And that'll be
Any
tough.
series. Doesn't matter if they've never tested
Yeah.
an IndyCar.
Yeah. Like, but
That's how
like,
it's gonna be.
here's the thing, guys. Like, I'm such a massive Connor Daly fan that I just want him to be back. Like I don't care. Like I just want him to like appear out of nowhere. And if the whole AM PM thing, it is kind of true too, because well, it is fully true because he has always talked about AM PM, like he has mentioned that in his podcast before. So I'm like, if that's like the truth, and out of nowhere we get Connor Daly back in a seat, Kira, I am going to all them races.
Wait,
Find me in Phoenix.
should we have done the Connor counter for this episode?
Absolutely, we should have.
Yeah, the Connor counter.
We have a Connor counter about how many times Viv mentions Connor.
It has Ollie Behrman.
It's still the Ollie Behrman files.
I haven't updated it yet.
I need to put a counter on my podcast for how many times I mentioned Dale Coyne. I love everything Dale Coyne brings to IndyCar. I just love it.
It's just the drama. The
Oh,
drama
I
of it all.
did fully start a Dale Coyne rumor in 2024. And that was that Logan was going to get a Dale Coyne seat because he was
Yeah.
talking to Dale Coyne at Nashville.
Huh?
And I was the one online who was like, I saw Logan talking to Dale Coyne and I had to stalk our photos.
I think I also
This was before anyone
honestly,
knew me,
I might have used one of your photos in like a TikTok to be like, Nashville, look at what's coming out, because it was right around all of the Logan Sargent to
Yeah.
Indy, so then
Yeah.
everyone was talking about that meeting. Harv has a ball.
no one knew
Should
me
we
then.
have Harv pick the Dale Coyne driver?
All right, I have a final
Yes, too.
question. I should have asked this at the beginning because it's kind of a get to know you question. All right,
Mhm.
when you watch a race at home, what do you got? Like what snacks have you got? How are you watching it? The TV? Have you got what are you doing? What's your
Okay. So I'm set up. I'm watching it on the TV. I have my phone and my laptop pulled up
Huh?
because I do live timing on my phone
Uh-huh.
and then I'll do onboards on my laptop.
Gotcha.
I
Perfect. And
have.
are you eating anything?
No, I get so stressed. I'll have water, but I can't eat during a race.
Emma, we are parallels. And I have the app running, so I'm hearing my driver's radio, Yeah, absolutely. And I don't eat anything. I eat before the race and after the race, so I don't get my screens all sticky.
I have big TV with the feed. Smaller, like laptop or iPad with live timings, telemetry kind of data. Another screen with favorite driver on board. Phone, Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter, yeah.
And the races are normally so early that I wake up nauseous. So
Yeah, I'm East Coast.
Okay, so I have usually I'm here in my apartment and I have like my TV on into the channel, whatever. My iPad always has live timing. I barely watch the onboards because the radio confuses me. Like I don't hear it. If it doesn't have captions, I don't understand it too much. I speak Spanish. So I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like I have to actually like listen. So that stresses me out. So I don't have that. And then my phone is open on all socials. Like I have like all of my socials have to be like opened up, and I can't drink or eat because again I'm too stressed out. I'm like, yeah, no.
All right. Well, that was great. Great answers, everybody. So let's close it out by saying, let's everybody say where people can find you, and we'll close it out from there. Viv, you want to start?
Oh, can we also say like which races we're gonna be in
Yeah,
here so
yeah,
people can find us?
yeah. You start.
So my name is Viv. Viv Talks Fast Cars on Instagram and TikTok. You will find me in St. Pete. You will find me tentative with an asterisk in Phoenix, Texas, and all the Indiana races. I'm gonna obviously I live here, so I'm gonna be in all the month of May celebrations. I'm gonna be in there if my job lets me, but I probably will. And those are gonna be, and then St. Louis. Did we finally decide on that one?
I'm doing it.
Okay, so
Are
we
you
finally
doing it?
decided on St. Louis, and then
I
St.
might be there, I might not. I don't know.
Yes, those are my IndyCar races. If it's like another race, I'm gonna be at the 8-hour race in Indiana for GT, and then I'm gonna be at the IMSA race here in Indiana also.
Kira, how
Yes.
about you? Where to find you and what race you're going to be?
I am Fastcar Kira on TikTok and Instagram. Fastcarkira@gmail.com for hate mail.
That's bold move.
I will be in St. Pete, Phoenix, Arlington, Long Beach, St. Louis, possibly one more for IndyCar. We're going hard this year. For other series, I do Lone Star Le Mans every year in Austin. And I just booked my hotel for Vegas for F1.
Emma, how about you?
So this is definitely the year I'm taking a little bit of step back of going to races. I say that, and I'm very much somebody who goes last minute to a lot of things. So at the moment, I will be at St. Pete, but I will only be there Saturday and Sunday as I cannot get the day off of work. I will be at a lot of IMSA. I'm going to be at Watkins Glen IMSA, and I'm going to be at Petit Le Mans. I will be at the Canadian F1 race, and I may be at IndyCar Nashville, and I may be at IndyCar DC. Unknown yet.
And she may
I
be
know there's a
at
lot
St.
of.
Louis.
I may be at
She
St. Louis.
may be.
I know there's a lot of controversy with the DC race, but as an East Coaster, I'm very excited to finally have a race close to me. So, and a race that's easy for me to get to. I can just take the train. So,
And they can find
I'm
you at
excited about that.
Fast Car Fan.
And I am Fast Car Fangirl on Instagram and TikTok. Although I am not very good at posting.
You can find me at IndycarDad. I'm not on TikTok. I have a TikTok, but it's not related to IndyCar. You can find me there as Retire Man. But on Instagram and on YouTube, and post on Reddit a lot as IndyCar Dad. That Reddit is who called me IndyCar Dad, so they named me. As far as races go, I'm going to a lot. I sort of semi-retired this year, and my kids are all away at college. So I will be at St. Pete. I'll be at Phoenix. I'll be at Indy GP. I'll be at Quali Weekend. I'll be at the 500. I'll be at Detroit, which is my home race. I will be at Long Beach, uh, for, for sure. I will be. And then might be able to go to Markham. Oh, I'd probably go to Mid Ohio because it's close. And I might go to Laguna Seca at the end of the year. And DC sounds somewhat interesting. I'm with Emma on that one. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was also thinking about the DC race since before living here in India I used to live in Maryland and I have my family over there. And but the only reason that I would actually end up going if it's like my friends from over there are like, "Hey, we're thinking of actually going." Um
we'll see.
I also don't want to get like too political and all that stuff over there, so I'm not going to talk too much about that.
Right. Yeah, let's not end on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
Oh
going to be a
yeah.
great season. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a 10 out of 10 IndyCar season. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah. Oh
IndyCar
yeah,
is
it's
never
gonna
a
keep going.
letdown.
IndyCar, IndyCar for me, IndyCar and IMSA, like, I was always like into F1 and IMSA a little bit, but it's like, uh, I got so deep into the IndyCar that at one point I'm like, F1 is aside for me now, and now I'm like fully IndyCar, fully IMSA, but yeah, and IndyCar is like so exciting. Oh, I got my dad, who is not a race fan, who is not into cars, uh, to come to the 500 with me. So he's
Nice.
gonna travel all the way from Puerto Rico to stay over here and watch it with me.
Fantastic.
So I'm really excited
Yeah,
to show him that.
great. All right, everybody. Thank you. Oh, I want to just tell people if you see me at the races, say hi. I'm really friendly, and I don't have,
Same here.
I don't have.
Yes,
Yeah, these guys
please.
are too. Yeah, just say hi.
Guys, we're really fun. We're really fun to be around. Just come say hi. And if we are frowning, just give Kira and I a snack and we'll be fine.